What up, Delilah Survivor Gang? So, right now, Baby Oil is in court, and it's not for what I'm reading the comments on Law and Crime Network. It's not a bail hearing, dummies. Bail is not supposed to be discussed in this hearing right here. That they're waiting for that to go to a higher up court. This is basically discussing the fact that they believe Baby Oil's team think that they're going around saying that his team is going around saying that Homeland leaked the Cassie footage when my dummies. Let's think about this for a second, okay? Let's think about this for a second. Before the government had the tape, who had it? The hotel. And I'm not going to believe that there wasn't a copy that they could have shopped off. I'm just saying. The fact that people are in these comments talking about free Diddy, and now, remember I said I want to find out who's on this freak off tape that they want to shop around? Some people are saying it's Bieber. They're saying that it's Bieber that's on these alleged on this big freak off tape. Hold on. Right now they're talking about his mama.
So I understandable that she said that, but at the same time, they're very serious accusations.
Your
a number of
son's
people
slow.
have levied very, very serious claims against him. Okay, so I have a question for both of you. I will start with you, Brian. This is from Nicholas Winter on YouTube.
People are slow.
What are your...
They comment and stuff like his lawyers could have brought him in a suit. Okay, he's 100% guilty. Free Puffy. I go to Hold up, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I forgot I was editing last night. And that's actually the intro to my vlog channel. He's gonna pull... They're saying, some people are... Well, somebody said Cassie can't testify because she's settled. No, she very much can testify. Just like they said that they couldn't touch Keefe D because he had a proffer agreement. Where Keefe at now? Let's see what else these people are saying on.
Views on federal court not allowing transparency via press coverage inside the courtroom. Would the video of the hearing be made public when the case is closed?
I couldn't agree more with the view that there ought to be access. The citizens have a right to see. They have a right to know. They want to see justice being made. And they don't have that opportunity in federal courts. We don't even have that opportunity in the state courts of Pennsylvania.
They don't have
I know why those rules exist, but I think we're now at an age, a point in time in our nation's history, where our citizens require it. They want to be able to see it so they can believe it. And they want to have trust in the system, and I think that would give them.
I don't know if I trust this system.
Confidence that what
I don't have confidence in the system.
Is what
I'm sorry, I don't. This man had bail hearings back to back. Boom, boom. Right? This is now the third judge that he's seeing. Something is telling me I don't have faith. Because now they're bringing up suppressing the Cassie footage. Of course, it's going to be hard to find 12 jurors because who don't know this man? I do not, and he's money. I put it to y'all this way. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. And then OJ writes the book, If I Did It. Negro, ain't no if. You did and got away with it. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything else interesting that's what they're saying.
Their eyes are telling them, so why not?
Yeah, and not everybody's able to read an article about what happened, to have that visual medium, to have a clip unedited and put in
They're
context.
still trying to, that's the other thing. They're still trying to do that bail package. And they're like, they're going to take away his phone. They're going to have a guest list. He'll have to have a list. And he's freaking Sean Baby Oil Combs. None of that's going to stop him. They said that they don't have hard evidence of him reaching out to victims and, you know, following with the case. But he have reached out to victims. When he was still on the outside, they talked about they took away his passport. Soda fudge what? He's a billionaire with billionaire friends who I'm pretty sure want to hide their mother in secrets too. I don't have no faith in our justice system and our government. I have none. And then I gotta vote next month.
Really help provide that transparency. And no, there's not going to be a copy of the video after the case. There will be transcripts. We can see transcripts. That's probably the best we'll get. Courtroom sketches, as we're seeing. Ava, I'll give you the opportunity to respond to that as well. But if you want, I have another question for you.
Sure,
actually,
go ahead.
answer this. Nicholas Winter asked for your opinion too. What's your opinion on that?
I don't think either of you are going to like my opinion. I think that it shouldn't be open to the public because the most important thing is the privacy of the victims, as well as to ensure that the charge, no matter how egregious the charges are, you have a right to a fair trial. And I think opening up to the public, having cameras in there, could really impede on that right.
Brian, I want to give you an update about what's happening in court. Literally what we just talked about, the speedy trial. So the judge said the defense requested a trial in April or May of 2025. The judge says they can give them either month, and the judge offered May 5th. The defense said they will take May 5th, and the government says its case will take 3 weeks. Do you imagine this really happening in May of 2025? Less than a year after he was arrested and indicted?
It's unbelievable. It would really be...
Do y'all see why I have no faith, no hope in our government or our justice system? Melly sat in there for how many years? Doug been sitting in there for... I'll be back, y'all. Because it looks like they about to... I don't know, but I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's see what... I don't know this man's name, but let's see.
The absolute unusual situation with the representations made about the amount of discovery in this case. But I get it. And, you know, they have an obligation to not only protect, you know, Mr. Combs, but to see to his wishes. And what he wants is his liberty. Now, if there's a determination, I can assure you
what that man wants
that he's going to be released, they may want to punt this case until maybe 2 years from now.
Right.
But while he's in custody, I can assure you they're going to be pushing for that May trial date. And guess what? This judge is basically saying, you want it? I'll give it to you. But don't come crying to me, 4 months from now if it's not working for your schedule. So, interesting.
Yeah, look, I'm of the opinion, and I will back this up any day.
Hold up, y'all. All right, y'all. So I had to rewind it, but I want to waste y'all time I went back too far, but okay, because I got to hear that part over again about this whole 2 years. Because according to them, his team is thinking that he's going to be out. But hold on.
In May of 2025? Less than a year after he was arrested and indicted?
It's unbelievable. It would really be the absolute unusual situation with the representations made about the amount of discovery in this case. But I get it. And, they have an obligation to not only protect, Mr. Combs, but to see to his wishes. And what he wants is his liberty. Now, if there's a determination, I can assure you, by the circuit court that he's going to be released,
he wants his liberty, but yet he didn't think about that when he put them people, because it's not just women. He didn't think about the lives of these other men and women. He didn't think about the alleged, which I'm saying it for semantics. We all know. He didn't think about the minors' lives that he had destroyed. Let's say it without saying it. We all know. I love the young man. Of course, he don't want to bring it up because he don't want to talk about it because of his brand. I do have recording on that. But we know, Diddler, we know that you dilly dad with 2 minors. For sure. Due to the certain things you said out your own mouth. Allegedly, because I have to say that word. Usher and JB. Now, let's see what else. Finish listening real quick.
You may want to punt this case until maybe 2 years from now.
Right.
But while he's in custody, I can assure you they're going to be pushing for that May trial date. And guess what? This judge is basically saying, you want it? I'll give it to you. But don't come crying to me, 4 months from now if it's not working for your schedule. So, interesting.
Yeah, look, I'm of the opinion, and I will back this up any day, I think he really thought he was going to make bail, be on house arrest for 1 year, 2 years, push it out as long as he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But now the fact, and I'll give you another update here, Ava. So the defense says it's going to take 1 week to defend. And that seems to me, right, he's going to be locked up. Try to get him tried as soon as possible, put this behind him. They feel confident. They feel confident in their defense against these charges right now. And we've kind of heard a flavor of it, right? That all of these
real confident. This is going to be a 3-week.
But doesn't that signal to you that
wasn't YSL
feels confident?
Shut up real quick. Wasn't Woody on the stand for 3 weeks on that the Rico case? Blah, blah, blah.
Proving his innocence.
Yeah, but the defense might not also have all the evidence yet. The prosecutor in their letter said there was several terabytes of information. To break that down, if you had 2 terabytes of video footage, that would amount to 40 days of watching the video footage nonstop just to get through those 2 terabytes. And 1 terabyte, we know, is about 500,000 photos.
Well, the government has just said, the prosecutors, that can they adequately prepare a case by May?
That gives you 4 or 5 months to review the amount of evidence. Like I said, the videos alone could take 2 months.
His lawyers,
just
the
to
evidence
look at
till January.
Every hour of every day for 2 months. You better have a great legal team behind you.
And that's for the current charges. If these charges are upgraded, if he's hit with charges related to minors, as some of the allegations in the civil suits have alleged, this whole case changes. The whole defense changes. I imagine that they can't go to trial in May so quickly. But with the current charges here, Brian, again, that part's interesting. That part's interesting, right? Because the government knows right now if they plan to issue a superseding indictment, right? So would they give any indication? I wouldn't think this May date's going to work, Your Honor. I can't tell you why, but I think that something's going to happen in the next month or so. They can't say that, right?
Yeah, they don't usually, and I don't think they would here, certainly. I had been expecting a superseding indictment.
All right, yeah, I'm going to see if the rest of this is even worth reporting on. I'm going to end this right here, and I may come back, but as people was also saying in the chat, somebody said Diddy is the real victim. my anyway, is that some ignorant? Might have been some ignorant black person. I'm sorry. Shoot, I keep forgetting. Diddy diddle. Oh, please don't say nothing like that. Somebody said Diddy diddled his own. I wouldn't. I think Diddy is victim. If I had to estimate or predict based on current evidence, what do you predict will be the outcome? Found guilty? I would hope so. I can't find it no more, y'all, but somebody did say that he is the victim, and I wanted to be transparent with y'all right quick. I wanted to see the race of that person, because you know it's always about Biggie would have been top of the list. Unfortunately, Biggie is top of the list, was the top of his list, as in allegedly he's one of the victims he unalived. So a lot of people in this chat who did have some kind of sense, they was saying that, you know, they want to see justice for Tupac and Biggie. I want to see justice for everybody. And I'm mad because, see, on my phone, I can click and see the person. These have people with, like, no avatars. It's just, like, the letter of their name, whatever. I hate that. But, all right, just like water and a mother and sun, I might see y'all again later today.